understand the things. Yeah. Okay. So what is the first of all artificial intelligence? Okay. So I have to make, okay, so that machine maybe act like as a human, so behave like as a human. Okay. So I'm making, okay, so human, how we are thinking, how we are doing, that intelligence will be there. Okay. So we are having intelligence and animals having up to their level of intelligence. Okay. So I'm making that kind of intelligence in a artificial manner. Okay, that is the artificial intelligence. Okay, you are making some machines. Okay, so behave like us or act like us a humans. Okay, so that concept. Okay, so we are saying that concept is artificial intelligence. Okay, so maybe it's a hardware. Okay, so maybe as a software or whatever the thing. Okay, it's combined everything. That concept is same, but that concept I have to implement. That concept I have to implement. Definitely, I need some learning methodologies. Okay, some techniques. Okay, so that we are using machine learning or the subset of deep learning. Okay, so I can say one example. So from that, you can discuss some of the examples from your point of view. Okay, so I have to identify. Okay, so anybody face detection system, I can take it. Okay, so face detection system and wearing the mask. Okay, so we can able to check it. Okay, the person is wearing the mask or not. Okay, so you can able to see the person. Okay, so if he is maybe the covered with that mask, you can say that person is weird or not weird. So human, we can able to check it because we already experienced by how we can use the mask, how the mask will be, okay, how we how it's the correct wearing of mask. Okay, so we are getting experience of that due to COVID, that the past 1 or 2 years. Okay, we are getting the habitual how it will be. Okay, the same thing, instead of human, I'm just replacing the machines. Okay, so far to identify that a person is wearing mask or not. Okay, so I'm whatever the machines, the humans having that intelligence, yes, how we are identifying, same thing I have to train the machine. I have to train the machine to identify, okay, the person is that wearing mask or not. Okay, so how, with the help of some technique. Okay, the cons are making some machine to do the same task of how the human is identifying the person is wearing the mask or not. Okay, same we are training. Okay, so the concept is artificial intelligence. Okay, so we have some ideas. Okay, we can make like this, we can create like this, but that concept, okay, how we are going to implement. Okay, that is the next question of everybody mind. So how we can implement? So definitely we need a set of programs. So set of programs I have to do, I need some mathematical model. I need some mathematical model. I should understand what is the algorithmic manner, what is need, what are the steps I have to carry out to make this process. Okay, so that is your machine learning. Okay, so write it. Okay, the concept is artificial intelligence. Okay, so how we can carry out our task, okay, by some set of algorithm, that is machine learning. Clear the ideas, everyone? So please write it, the keyword. So artificial techniques which enables machine to mimic human behavior. Write the definition very clearly. So we are making the machines to act like as a human behavior. And what is the machine learning? Exactly the techniques. Okay, so what is the technique we are using? That is the statistical methods and algorithm to improve with the experience. Please write it both the definition of AI and machine learning. And if you want to, okay, so again I can say by this diagram. Okay, so from this diagram, so artificial intelligence is the base of it to implement these two things. Okay, so machine learning is subset and deep learning also subset of machine learning. Okay, so deep learning is subset of machine learning Machine learning is subset of AI. Okay, so any idea about what is deep learning? Okay, yes, yes. Okay, so I will talk about first machine learning and deep learning, two things. Okay, so I think learning means generally, algorithm technique means what we can do generally. So we have the three things mainly. So input, and what is the algorithm or technique we are going to use, and output. Okay, so any system you can take it. Okay, for example, I have to identify that person is wearing mask or not. So input is what? Lot of samples. Okay, so that you will given as a input to your machine learning. Okay, lot of algorithms are there. We can discuss. We can see later. Okay, that algorithm will help you to maybe that identify the person is wear mask or not mask. Okay, this is a classification problem I'm talking. Okay, going to design. As of it, you are going to get some that output matching with or not. Okay, so in your machines, okay, so your machine will automatically identify whenever the green signal means it will go, or red signal means it will stop, to identify how the signals will work. Okay, so now whatever that system, so the three things important: input, and in between the algorithm, a technique, and output. Okay, so in this machine learning, okay, so we have two things. Okay, one is the feature extraction and algorithm. Okay, so we have to use feature extraction for that, maybe text based or something. So we can use local binary pattern or other lot of feature extraction technique will be there. Okay, depends on the problems. Okay, so this is again what we have to do. What is the feature extraction first of all? Okay, so now tell me, some person is wearing mask, some of them not weared. How you will identify? First of all, exact position of below the eye, or maybe that above the nose, or maybe in that below of cheek or mouth. Okay, okay, you can trace it. After that, enclosed in your ears properly. Other than okay, so this set of thing I can take it as a features. It as a features. Okay, what we can do, I can give some 10,000 or 20,000 photos, okay, as a input. Okay, some of them wearing mask, some of them not. Okay, that is I'm going to train my machines. Okay, so image plus I'm adding features like what is the exact length of the wear the mask, or width of the mask, or maybe in above the nose or below the eyes, or cheek or mouth, or maybe I'm giving how it's closed in ears. I'm adding extra lot of things. How it will be that the image is converted into again the binary pattern or something. Okay, so wherever that position will be there, again it will be one, or otherwise it will be zero. Okay, we have lot of things. Okay, I'm not talking about all those technical parameters. Okay, so if I give this into some machine understandable format as a feature extractions. Okay, so I given 10,000 image for training, and plus okay, each and every image is how that pixel is positioned, that feature extraction I feed it. Okay, if I give both the things, whatever the algorithm of your machine learning, okay, so we'll identify okay the person is wearing the proper mask or not. Okay, so here feature extraction means what? Additional properties of to identify the object. Okay, to identify whatever, okay, whatever the problem relevant to that. Okay, so same as for signals, same thing for hospital, that prediction system, or cancer as of your system. So difference between the normal patient and the cancer patient, how the cell will be. Okay, this feature extraction I have to feed it in your machine learning algorithm. But in your deep learning, okay, it's having defaultly the properties of feature extractions. Okay, so already the feature extraction will be there. You don't want to write any separate algorithm for to identify, or maybe you have to improve the accuracy of any problem. The feature extraction is not necessary in your deep learning. Okay, so that is I will accept. Okay, the first point is okay, the feature extraction. The second point, Okay, I have to train. Okay, so for example, in your social media analytics, we are using so much of data, images, videos, text. Okay, I have to analyze that social media's data. So lot of huge volume of data we have. Okay, unstructured data. Okay, so it's taking so much of memories and so much of that conversion process of that filtering, all those things. Okay, it is not handled by the normal machine learning technique. Okay, it will do, but it will take time. Okay, sometimes it won't give the proper kind of result also. That's why we are moving into the next step of machine learning into the deep learning technique. Okay, so it's supporting huge volume of the data. Okay, so next thing. Okay, so feature extractions and huge volume of data. Okay, so what is the next thing? Okay, and I told you in machine learning we have a lot of algorithms. Okay, so that classification algorithm, clustering algorithm, and so much of algorithms are available. We are going to see the things, decision tree, naive or k-means, so many algorithms, linear regression or whatever it's. Okay, so I'm taking the one of the algorithm is neural network. Okay, so that neural network, okay, so we have in that in your machine learning, okay, that is artificial neural network, that extending, okay, that extending thing is your deep learning. Okay, so we can say in that, so you have some of your friends that told that recurrent or convolutional or deep learning neural network, okay, or multi-layer, okay, so that is the concept of your deep learning. Okay, so why we have lot of layers? Because that hidden layers is working the part of to identify the features. Okay, each and every that hidden. So hidden layer means I have to say something here. See, this diagram, the blue color is input layer and green color is output layer. The middle is hidden layer. Okay, this hidden layers and all help you to getting the features. Okay, so we have a lot of the filters and kernels, okay, to help to identify that what is the exact features from the images or video sequence system. So hope you are getting that mainly categorizes, that is a classification and clustering, and the third one is that a reinforcement kind of thing. Okay, that is a punishment based. Okay. So in this classification, we are using the algorithm as neural network, and in this neural network, we are extending to solve the problem of predictions or classification problem with the help of that solutions by the machine learning is the artificial neural network. We are again extending that kind of classification problem. Okay, so with the help of deep neural network, whenever the three conditions, one is the volume and feature extractions, and another one is whenever that extending of the neural network features. In the future, I'm thinking that what will be, that is the prediction. Yes, what will be in the future. Okay, so I can able to guess it, that is the prediction. Okay, so based upon that historical data, I'm just grouping it. Okay, so grouping it is called maybe the classification or maybe the clustering. Okay, so grouping means what kind of weather. Okay, so I need definitely past kind of data. Okay, for prediction also we need the past kind of data. Okay, so I'm saying hot or maybe sunny or maybe I can say rainy, whatever it's. Okay, so how you will differentiate this by definitely some values, temperature. Definitely you will differentiate by the temperature, rainy and winter.
Yes.
If I have to differentiate by one weather to another weather, okay, so by attributes we can say that is classification, labels plus values. If I don't have any kind of temperature, I don't have any kind of things, how you will group it? This problem you can able to solve by other way without labeling. Is it possible without temperature or without things solving some set of problem? Okay, so when, okay, if I know some known values, through that I have to find out the other nearest values. Okay, so I have to make it group. Okay, simply I have to say for the clustering. Okay, so I just come to a classroom. I ask him, so those who are maybe that height is maybe good height. Okay, so go to separate place, and those who are not having that much height. Okay, so not sufficient height. So please move on to that one. Okay, so how I will do? I can take one set of sample student. I will compare it. Okay, so you can come and I will check it. Okay, like this I'm doing by one students, or maybe that 2 3 students. I can group it. I can check it and making the cluster. Okay, that is the grouping. So how one value if I know, okay, then I can compare it with another value. So that kind of problem we can say that is the clustering. Okay, that is the grouping of things. Okay, so that grouping of things we are not taking off, okay, in this deep learning part. Okay, so that is separately for unsupervised learning. Okay, so we are not giving any label of any height of the persons. Okay, if I know height, okay, 165, 175, 155, then I can able to do what easily that classification. Okay, the person is normal height, or maybe it's what below weight, sorry, not fit of the proper height. Okay, I can able to judge it. If I don't have any values, it's move on to the clustering part. Okay, that problem we are not solving in the deep learning. So deep learning is solving the problem of the classifications. Okay, classifications and prediction of it. Okay, so we can give some historical, some attributes. Okay, through that attributes is extracting some features and doing the training, and that kind of problem is solvable by your deep learning. Okay, so mainly we are using for the classification.